Good morning, Bo and RadishPriceGuide.com. Can't start the day without either. Let's Bo.
Oh, good morning, everybody. LFB. It is August 17th, Monday. Can't believe we're halfway through August already. With us today, we have Anthony, Cursive Breaks, and Seth, mainly Breaks. What is up, gentlemen? How was the weekend?
Morning.
Yeah, weekend's good, man. You know what? Funny story. You know, we're talking about sports and getting people ready to play. I had an interesting day yesterday. I learned I taught both my boys how to squat with a bar yesterday. So my 6-year-old was able to hold it up, go down, and go back up, and the 8-year-old, you know, he was a little intimidated by the Olympic sized bar. I will say 45 pounds was kind of a big stretch, but you know, we got one meathead in the making and another one's not there yet. But you know, we're training athletes here.
Look at that. Get him ready right now. Going to get the NFL contract. I can't even squat the bar, so that's pretty impressive. I had a great weekend. Thanks, guys. You know, weather was beautiful here in Maine. Fun break yesterday, and here we are.
Lovely. Yeah, squat. What an important exercise. Technique is everything, right? Can't throw that back out. Love to hear it. So we've got a couple of events happening this weekend, or actually this coming up weekend. Cursive, you want to take us through what's going on with Shawn Springs?
Yeah, so there's a really cool break happening. If you guys are ever watching the show, you guys see the chat always lively by our good friend Quick. He's running a show on Friday where Shawn Springs, Ohio State Buckeye legend, obviously, you know, pro player there, but I think when we talk about Shawn Springs, you know, he was in this mix of you know, a time where there was a ton of lockdown cornerbacks, but amazing athlete, amazing person, going to come hang out with Quick and Moose and Mrs. Quick and do a break on Friday. So he's going to be ripping some packs. He's going to be signing some autographs. Those autographs are going to be given out live, I believe, on the show. So I'm just excited for this more than anything else this week. Maybe there's some other cool things going on this week, but this is what I'm looking forward to. Shawn Springs live, and in Ohio State. I'm in Ohio now, so I got to be a fan of this guy if I wasn't before.
Yeah, he was a stud, man. I think he was like the 3rd overall pick in the first round. So highly prolific DB out of Ohio State, and Seahawk legend as well.
Absolute stud. I think this is a pretty big break. I think he's doing 6 or more boxes, I'm pretty sure. So, and you know, Anthony, thank you for not saying the Ohio State University. I don't know why y'all do it. I'm like, I'll let the U slide, but for some reason the kind of irks me a little bit. I'm just gonna piss people off.
I think that's why they do it. Yes, just to irk everybody
I'm
else.
a new Ohioan still. I guess I'm not doing it right. I guess I got to learn. So thanks for pointing it out. I will make sure I do it next time.
Oh, here we go. Quick 11. There you go. 6 hobby break. That's a biggie.
Nice. Looking forward to that. Yeah, always fun getting athletes involved. You know, we were talking earlier about more athlete involvement in Boba. You know, we saw a huge turnout at the National with just Hall of Famers galore. Everywhere you look, there was a Hall of Famer playing Battle Arena. And we've got another athlete who's going to be involved with a big event this coming up weekend. This will be at Cards HQ in Atlanta. I know we've been hyping this up, but man, it is big. And there's really 3 big reasons that I want to focus on in terms of why you need to attend this event. And it'll be Saturday. You can register online. We already have 44 people signed up.
Wow.
You can also register in person starting at 10 a.m. when the store opens. But the number one reason I will say is the prize pool. Look at these prizes right here that you can win. You're talking thousands of dollars in product here for each one of these spots. First place taking home a Mahomes Jumbo, a Tecmo Hobby, and 3 N26 packs, which is absolutely crazy. And we got prizes going all the way down to 8th. The number 2 reason I would say is Charlie Culberson is doing a learn to play. So former pro baseball player, really, really great guy. Him and his son were at the National. They are getting very involved with Battle Arena. He, of course, will be in the Mahomes set. We saw a little glimpse of his artwork. But if you want to learn how to play Boba, what better way to learn than from a former professional baseball player? So he will be doing that at 10 a.m. And then third reason I would say is the community. As I mentioned, 44 people already signed up. You know, there's going to be over 50 playing this game, and in attendance there will be even more. So just come and hang out. You know, even if you're not interested in playing, there's going to be potentially a discounted product available, double megas and hobby boxes too. So hang out with your boba friends, rip some packs, and just have a good time.
Yeah, I think one of the coolest things you talked about community, and looking at the list of people who signed up, one thing that stood out for me is the amount of people in the community that are traveling. So did see some people that were closer. Matthew Cantrell, who's my neighbor out here in Ohio, will be there. I did see Pools and Pars, so they're coming from South Carolina. But the Arena of Seven, the Hergs, are going to be there, and that's about a quarter of the people that signed up right now with Herg and his entire family. So always excited to see them out there. Hope they do great. Looking forward to all the pictures of that event. Eric, I've never been there. I've been to Atlanta a couple times, but never had a chance to go to Cards HQ. It sounds like a big deal. Tell us more just about the store and how cool it is to get something that's boba related, especially a Tecmo tournament. At Cards HQ, like what's the size of this thing compared to like your average LCS?
Yeah, not even close to your average LCS. Think about a Total Wine size store. That is a card store. You come in, the entire front section is TCG. They've got Pokemon, Disney, Lorcana, all that one piece. They also have a PSA submission window in the store. So you want to send your cards to get graded, you don't have to ship them. You can just drop them off at the Cards HQ location. And then they also have a massive buy sell window. People line up before the store opens to go sell them their cards. They do a lot of streams themselves. So they have, I think, 8 streaming bays inside of the store. They have a full-blown studio that Jeff Wilson uses when he does his sports card investor videos and market movers videos. And then they have an arena, which is like bleachers. And if you want to rip a product live on their YouTube, you can go and sit down at the table, rip the product on camera. We're going to do a live break from there. We're going to stream Charlie Culberson from that location as well. And then, of course, they have tons of wax and tons of singles for sale. They have card displays that go all the way up past your head, filled with singles, and then just tons of wax and pretty affordable prices. I think they're one of the better card stores in terms of pricing as well.
Yeah, so I'm just looking them up on Whatnot. They're live right now, breaking on Whatnot. I think they got like a baseball stream going. They have 124,000 followers on Whatnot. Imagine they're possibly breaking on these other services. Are you going to be? You said you're going to be breaking from location. Are you going to be doing it under the Cards HQ banner or
no? It'll be
Society?
under ours. Yeah, it'll be the Card Society doing the live stream for Culberson and the break. So we'll do a break right after Charlie's done.
Breeze, I hope you go up against Jeff and put the hammer down on him. So we got to answer this question real quick before our producer fires us. He wants to know what the value of the first place prize is with the 3 sealed N26 packs. So what do you guys? What's the N26 pack going rate right now?
I think they're about $600. Is that about right?
Yeah. I was gonna say 600-700.
Right.
Yeah. Then you got a Mahomes Jumbo, which that's going to be crazy.
Sky's the limit.
Tecmo Hobby and acrylic, which means that is a display piece there. We don't know the jumbos for Griffey were what, like $3,000 almost out the gate. So I would say that's kind of where we got to have a starting point there. Is 2,500 plus another that's 4 plus I don't know, man. I'm thinking like $4 or $5,000 around there for first place.
The price of admission for sure.
Absolutely. We got some pros coming too. Some very dedicated players traveling from out of state. So this is a juicy prize pool to make them travel.
Yeah, it ain't no joke. I just want to add real quick, even if you're not playing, I know you said it earlier, Eric, but it's a great way. Get a box at a good price, learn about it, have fun, be around your community. And you don't have to be a hardcore player to enjoy something like this. That's the train. Choo choo.
All right, guys. We appreciate everyone jumping in. Love the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe to Radish Digital, and we will see you all tomorrow.